Let's dive into the discussions shaping the nation.
Very much, Kilcorla. Last week it was reported that over 14,000 children are waiting for an assessment of need. One of our constituents, as the same as everybody else, has a son who was diagnosed with moderate intellectual disability and had an assessment of needs conducted in 2016. The family was informed that he required psychology, speech and language therapy and occupational therapy. However, he has never received these services. It appears that the HSE is conducting assessments but failing to deliver the required services. This situation is unacceptable and needs urgent attention, Minister, to ensure that children receive the support they need. Also, children with disabilities who have to travel to special needs schools, the lack of adequate drivers and vehicles and the lack of communication to the parents on when they will receive their transport is nothing short of shameful. This seems to go on every single year at the start of the school year, and in some cases continues on during the year. Parents can't kick up in the fear that they may lose their transport completely. And I suppose, look, in relation to people with disabilities, I want to reiterate that Independent Ireland firmly believe that the CARES test needs to be means test needs to be abolished. I consistently emphasise that point in the Dáil. It is a fundamental issue. These individuals are providing care to the most vulnerable in our society, and they should receive at least the basic carers allowance. You know the stories, Minister. You must hear them yourself all the time. Now is the time to change things. We need to put the most vulnerable in our society at the top of the list. Maybe spend less of our time on the worries of the other world, of around the world, and maybe it's a bit more time to take care of our own here. And somebody mentioned there in the opposition, or the government mentioned a while ago about the medical cert, and I'd like to talk about the medical cert too, reminding me of how many constituents come to me, people that want a medical certificate for a vehicle or whatever, an adapted vehicle, and get refused. People inside wheelchairs. And we have consistently said that we're going to make sure that that law changes and that these people are looked after. And it's the very same thing. If you went in with no legs and no hands, you'll come out without a cert. Who's making this decision? There was a court case about this. And a decision was to have changed within government, and it hasn't. Some people still can't get the medical cert. And that respect has to be shown to people with disabilities. I'm more when people come into me. I presume it's happening with you all. I'm not the only TD that people, come in. The frustration that they have to drag their family people out of a bed and still get refused.
Like, share, and subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.